Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Chris. Today I'm investigating if the new Archetype John Mayer X plugin by Neural DSP can fit into a melodic death metal context. Here we go! So this sounded pretty good, right? I mean, it's of course not the typical mid-scoop, super compressed, high gain, 5150-ish sound, but still, this could totally work. And I think it would be a cool challenge to do something like write an entire EP with just this amp plugin, like a metal EP, and yeah, see how much you can get out of that. I didn't put any additional processing on the guitars during the demo track that you just heard. I wanted to keep it as, as natural with the plugin as possible. On the master track, there's a bit of compression, equalization, and of course limiting to get it loud. But yeah, the guitar tracks are just the plugin, and I will show you in a bit the exact settings that I used. Obviously, I'm not the intended target audience for this kind of plugin, and this runs in trial mode now, so I think I have like 13 days left with it to play around with it. But honestly, yeah, like I said, I'm not the audience that this is geared towards. I own a bunch of other Neural DSP plugins, and my two favorites are still Melodic X and the Tone King, and I guess those two plugins can get me anywhere I need. Still, this is pretty cool, and in a metal context, this would be pretty fine for, having a different sound for a bridge or an intro or, a clean crunch part in the middle of a song. So yeah, pretty cool. And now you're gonna hear and see the plugin on a single guitar track with the exact settings that I used for the demo. I just then double tracked it and yeah, but still same settings. So this was pretty fun. It's always a good challenge to, use gear that you wouldn't normally use for your standard process and just try to make it work. Again, I'm not a John Mayer fan. I don't know a lot about what he actually uses. This sounds pretty expensive, so I'm satisfied, and I guess John Mayer fans will freaking love this. So Neural DSP plugins always sound good. Everybody knows that. I've been using a couple of them, like I said, for years on end, and yeah. As always, pretty cool. If you enjoyed the song in the demo and want to hear a full version that was recorded with a 5150, so an actual metal amp, you can check that out on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Music. It's called Downhearted Mill by my band, The Pine Tree Tapes. Have a good one. My name's Chris, and that's that.